let alone what a treat I have for you today. An old non-league football club that's never been relegated, a picturesque old town and a friendly old stadium. So hug the subscribe and share buttons and let's go. And so it's welcome to Whitby, North Yorkshire. I told you we were coming to a cool place. The beautiful Whitby Abbey with the famous 199 steps going up, which you should be able to see. Built originally on fishing and now very much a tourist town. With the famous whale jawbone and a pianist playing moon dance. And the statue to Captain James Cook, who famously sailed on the Endeavour to Australia and New Zealand. And Captain Cook would have sailed between these Grade 2 listed piers. Swing Bridge is also famous. A singing club and the famous Lifeboat Museum. I am going to football today, honest, but it'd be rude not to look around town. Whitby Fish Quay. River-esque. Whitby, of course, famous for its fish and chips, and this is the most famous restaurant of all, although not necessarily the best one. But there's always queues going up to it. Bit pricey, I think. I have to admit I much prefer it when there's hardly anyone here, but that's Saturdays for you. The famous swing bridge that literally swings open to let boats through. Right then, I've got 45 minutes to walk back up the cliff and get to a football ground, so let's go. Spiritualist and clairvoyant, I wonder if they'd get a better score prediction than I normally do. So then, Whitby Town Football Club, just a 10-minute or so walk on the other side of that gabled hotel over there. Skipper Dora, the first female fishing boat skipper on the northeast coast. So I better tell you a bit about Whitby Town Football Club. Formed originally in 1818, one of the oldest football clubs in the North Riding of Yorkshire. Currently playing in Step 3 of non-league and having the distinction of never having been relegated in their history. From 1926 to 1945 they were known as Whitby United, played in the Northern League. And they've stayed in the Northern Premier League ever since, although they did finish in a relegation position in 2009, but avoided it after another team, Camel Laird from the Wirral, were relegated because of the ground. Now it's a pretty mild day today, but on some occasions the matches can get really chilly. To give you an idea, the North Sea is there, and you can see the floodlight pylon just behind that White House there. On a cold midweek evening in winter, there's not much to stop the chill and the rain coming in from the North Sea there. Let's cut through here past this grand old hotel. And on the national stage, Whitby have been pretty good as well, winning the FA Amateur Cup in 1965 and the FA Vase at Wembley in 1997. First look at the ground. And they've had some good FA Cup runs as well, losing to Bristol Rovers 7-2 in the first round proper in 2024. And amazingly losing 8-4 in the first round replay to Hull City. That was in 1997. And another I particularly remember in 2002 is Plymouth Argyle came here in the first round proper and drew, and it was on a lunchtime because it was on TV, so that's a long way to come from Plymouth. But of course that meant Whitby in the immediate midweek after had to go all the way down to Plymouth on a midweek night with part-time players who normally go to work. And they only lost 3-2 as well. And so to today's match, Whitby Town currently having a good season in 9th position in the Northern Premier League, and today up against Preston Lancashire-based team Bamber Bridge, who are in 11th position. So a bit of a mid-table tussle at the moment. And so here we are at the Turnbull Ground, currently known as the Toba Express Stadium. But traditionally it's the Turnbull Ground. Ground capacity of 3,500 with just over 500 seats. Lovely stand, and he's the Bamber Bridge team coach. And just next door we have Whitby Cricket Club. Yorkshire player Adam Lythe comes from Whitby. And it's a new ground, so I'm not doing entrance music today. I'm liking this already. Refreshment hut. Let's have a little look in the club shop. Lots of leisure wear. Nice mugs. If you're ground hopping here, plenty to choose from. One thing you'll notice is that Whitby have a very unique top. It's in kind of Sampdoria colours, especially when it's like a horizontal instead of diagonal stripe. I love it anyway. We also have a printed match programme at £2.50. Let's look through the very nice clubhouse. Mr picks the 1965 FA Amateur Cup final against Hendon at Wembley. They actually lost that 3-1. Did I say they won it before? Look how full Wembley is. Nice aerial. And on a non-match day, you'd come in through here to the bar. And there's that beautiful Sampdoria style shirt that I said, with the horizontal stripe. And this is a newspaper cutting from that 1965 FA Amateur Cup. And here they come.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome both teams this afternoon, Bamber Bridge and Whitby Town!
Whitby Town playing in the blue today, Bamber Bridge in the white. Let's go for a walk around the ground. Then here's the changing rooms. You'll never play for a better club in your career than Whitby Town from Harry Dunn. He was basically the Whitby Town legend manager in the, was it 80s, 90s? And here's the first proper view of that beautiful stand over there. Anyway, my prediction today is a 3-2 win for Whitby Town and a crowd of 425. And we're off. So basically just one step of terracing at this end and another exit and another turnstile for when it's needed. Looks pretty old as well. That'll be for like when those big FA Cup matches came along. So if you've been to the Turnbull Ground, do you have any good memories from here? Put it in the comments below, I'd love to hear. Nice pub style picnic tables there to go with the refreshment room on the corner.
Well done, Ali.
Nice traditional covered terracing on this side. This stand looks like it's been here a lot longer than the other one. Ooh. Pitch is in lovely condition. You can't beat a proper grass pitch. It's flat as well, no slope. You know it's proper old school when the floodlight pylon comes through the roof. Reminds me a bit of Workington with their corner pylons. Dugouts are anything but old school though. The stand actually goes back a lot further than I thought from looking at pictures. Plenty of space around the pitch here. Nice Whitby Town flag from Alistair and Amanda. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention of course earlier on that Dracula also made Whitby famous. Ooh, tipped over. Ten minutes gone, Whitby corner. Ooh. Hope he wasn't talking to me. Here come Bamber. Ooh. Oh, good tackle. Bamber looking good in possession, playing some good football. Oh, deflected. Ooh.
Andy was going to go off easy there. Yeah, he could have shot it himself.
Oof.
I've been working 3 times.
Opening goal, Bamber Bridge. Just waltzed through the defence there. Put it past the goalkeeper. Whitby 0, Bamber Bridge 1. After, who knows, 20 odd minutes? 27 minutes. Nice little kind of hospitality lounge here, the Heart Inn. Reminds me a little bit of a small version of Stockton Town. This is nice, a plaque in memory of former player and legendary manager Tony Lee, whose son is now manager of Spennymoor, where we were last week. Let's go and have a look at this grandstand. Definitely the best view I've had at a match this season. Great views, North York Moors on that side. North Sea over that side, that's how close we are. Referee's getting a little excited here. Hopefully just a yellow card. Sort of a swinging arm as the sort of shaking off the defender, yeah, but hopefully it's just a yellow. Let's see. Booking each, one for Bamber Bridge, one for Whitby. We'll take that. Whitby free kick, stop start first half so far. Well defended. There's some big lads, Bamber Bridge. Another, oh, red card. The lad with the headband on who got his head cut badly earlier on. There's a late challenge there, didn't look like a red card, looked like yellow definitely. Player went past him, swung out a leg. Wouldn't say it was dangerous, but well, not reckless. All going wrong for Whitby. Yeah, it's one of those where literally a rush of blood to the head. Free kick for Bamber Bridge. Whitby up against it. Another yellow for Whitby there. Late challenge, definitely deserved. Whitby need to get to half time and settle down. Minute or two left. 8 added minutes. As I said, there's been lots of stoppages. Offside. Ooh, another great challenge. Overreaction, but it was slightly dangerous. I have to say, it's so much better having a high vantage point. And here come Bamber again, not quite. I feel like you can actually see all the action as well as me. Ooh. What a chance. Oh, great save. And that is half time. Whitby Town 0, Bamber Bridge 1. Your away team well in control. And pretty much no chance of my 3-2 prediction coming true. And I can say it's definitely starting to get chilly as well. First aid room and a nice little cupboard disabled area. It's good to see. And the funding of this stand was largely helped by that FA Cup run against Plymouth in 2002 and the televised game they had here. Now this area is actually hospitality, but it's got some brilliant memorabilia in, and I've asked if I can take a little video of it, so let's have a look at this. So we've got the programmes from some of Whitby's most famous cup exploits. Played Doncaster, 86, 87 there. York in 85, 86. Wigan in 83, 84. There's the FA Amateur Cup programme from 65. York in the Cup in 69. Halifax 83 and South Liverpool in 85. Plus the first round proper in 84 against Chesterfield. A lot of those matches I actually didn't mention in my intro, so big FA Cup history. And in the programme from the FA Vase final against North Ferriby United in 1997. £3.50 that programme. The Northern Premier League Division 1 Champions Trophy from 98. That was the league they won before they came into this league. The Plymouth Argyle shirt from 2002 in that FA Cup match, signed. This one's from Hartlepool, not sure which year. Montage from the FA Cup defeat against Wigan in 1983 at the old Wigan Springfield Park. Some of you remember that. Montage from the 83-84 Cup match away at Halifax at the Shea, which they won 3-2. And I was talking about the small old stand that was there before. This one went up in the 2000s, and there it is. And another montage from the 1965 Amateur Cup final at Wembley. FA Vase winners in 97 at Wembley. Team photo from 1957 with that old gabled hotel behind, and that bit behind the goal hasn't really changed. Here's the hospitality room and the food on show. Nice kind of shepherd's pie there. The shirts from the FA Cup defeat at Bristol Rovers just 2 years ago, that I mentioned earlier on. And finished off this lovely montage of a lot of what we've already talked about. From Wembley to programmes to the old stand, the tickets. Love it.
Yeah. There's no short-term thing to that model, is there?
This is an interesting shirt. This is from Gretna FC in Scotland. Now, of course, for many years Gretna played in the Northern League, and they would have crossed paths with Whitby Town in what, late 80s, maybe early 90s. Well, that was a treat. I'm glad I wandered in there and found that. Have a wander up the other side of the stand now.
Alex Dawson, replacement number 11 to...
Watch out.
Oh, lucky. Chance. Oh, Whitby started really well. Oh, what a start to the half Whitby have had for the 10 men. The Bamber Bridge being a bit complacent as see the Whitby tactical changes. Here come Whitby again. Oh, well played. Oh. Oh.
That's a very good save.
Head injury, ref! Head injury!
Lucky.
Well in, Nella.
Great tackle.
I just come away with the ball.
Right. Bamber getting a bit more control now after that Whitby spurt. Oh, that's a good trick. And, oh, good save. I think it was offside. Yeah, it was offside. Oh, straight at the keeper. Anywhere at the side.
Get in for Tomada.
Go on. Oh.
Attack the ball, lads. Come on, little son.
About 15 left. Oh. And so when Whitby play away, there tends to be only maybe one player who gets on the bus at the starting journey here at the Turnbull Ground, and then they stop off over on the North York Moors at Scaling Dam, and then they stop off in the Teesside area to pick players up there, and then usually down the 19, I guess, and then they pick up some of the Leeds players further down south. I think it's similar to what a club like Workington do as well. They train in Penrith, pick up players in the northwest. Number 2 for Bamber Bridge. I was just saying a few minutes ago that it was going to be a breakaway 2-0. Obviously I missed the goal as usual. That's pretty much what it was. For all of Whitby's brilliant second half performance, the Cadbury sucker punch there with about 8 to 10 minutes left.
She's not in bed there.
Oh, chance for number 3 there. Oh, good header. Oh, just over.
Oh, look at him.
Whitby definitely deserves something from this half. Anyway, the crowd today, especially for Mr. Campbell in Australia, who likes to hear these, 457, so I was fairly close today. I think it said 425. Not a bad one from me. Oh, lovely move. Unlucky. And there is the final whistle. Final score, Whitby Town 0, Bamber Bridge 2. As the guy said in the background. Whitby played really well second half, actually deserved to equalise, but then Bamber Bridge just got that break and finished them off 2-0 on late on in the second half. But a lot to take for Whitby in that half. It's just a shame they had the man sent off in the first half. Anyway, for anyone who hasn't come to Whitby because it's a bit out on the limb, what a cracking ground it is and what a friendly club, and so many good things going for it here. So if you can, make an effort to get over here. A great ground to come out to. Okay then, that's it for another video. What a treat of one we've had today. We've had a good look around the beautiful town of Whitby. We've had a brilliant look around this ground with all its memorabilia and history, etc. As always, make sure you do subscribe, stick some comments in, like, and most importantly, share the video so loads of other people can see this kind of content. See you soon.